Alright, everybody. Hopefully, since I finally got the Mutable, I don't have to keep fucking up. Mutable should just be the word of the fucking day. Pee Wee Herman house. Yay! So, hello, everybody. It's Miss Peaches. I'm here. Thank you for visiting whichever platform that you end up coming to. Appreciate it. Whatever way this gonna go. I know I always took a peek at the algorithm. They be like, that girl right there for real, talk to us. Oh man, oh man, oh man. I'm talking to y'all. Y'all know I'm talking to y'all. So I'm here with the mutable signs: Virgo, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Gemini. Alright? I already have oracle cards already laid out, and two of the signs, yes, I'm using the zodiac signs, has already had cards laid out. So I want to come out and say, like, for real, if you're coming up here to look for, oh, this is going on in your relationship, Virgo, it's like this, oh, Gemini, da-da-da-da-da. No, none of that is going on. I'm reading strictly the energy from a mutable standpoint. So in this energy, anything it's about whether you want to take notes. For example, Gemini, I think, might be still with the North Node. Virgo is with Mars at this point in time, right? So it's really from that standpoint of it. Jot down notes. It's for you to take time, helping you decipher what the energy vibes are. You get to write down, take these notes. Evaluate yourself. What's going on around you? What you're trying to get accomplished? What you feel your challenges and your blocks are. Within this energy, somewhere within the way that you design your formula for yourself, there will be some results to an answer. Okay, so this energy is just here from a mutable standpoint. The cop blockers, the beginning of the end kind of people, you know what I'm saying? The ones that watch and observe while everything going the fuck down. That mutable energy, this is what this is about. This is about the mutable energy. So have a way of resonate with you really depends. For example, if you come in here and your whole attention is all about blasphemy because I'm into tarot cards, well, depending on how long you stay and how you listen, you probably won't get too much out of it, but you will be stained by your subconscious because you heard tones and sounds. So it will break whatever way that it will break. If you're coming up in here to look for, because I got mutable signs, you come to look for what's going on in your relationship. Okay, you're a mutable energy. You're going to take notes from the mutable energy. What sign is that person that you care about? Do they fall under cardinal, mutable, or fixed? You might have to go and check one of those out. And then you have to put your own formula together and see how that plays a role. So, on the people who just want to know about the energy from the point and understand mutable energy, this might just be in line and you'll be able to understand everything that I'm saying. Okay? So, I know that's like I said, I'm just opening doors trying to explain it best way I can. I told myself, I know I ain't going to repeat everything the same way all 3 videos. But at least I feel good getting to the point. It came out some kind of way. I don't know if it's getting better or worse, but it came out. So let's go ahead and get into these oracle cards, mutables. Alright, so we have accountability. This is very interesting. I really didn't want to pull these cards out ahead of time because I didn't feel like rushing. I wanted to be chilling. So I wanted this energy to flow out a little bit. Give me a sense of where it's guiding me to. It's kind of creepy with mutable this time, though. I'm not going to lie. Mutable is not taking no shit. Mutable energy is not taking no shit, period. It's just not. And it's starting off with accountability. Responsibility is a gift of love to yourself and others. Okay? And this is very important. Now, I'm going to explain how important it is, and this is going to include these other two cards. I'm going to come from the point of where this card is on a baseline. When is the beginning? What was the beginning? What do you think is the beginning that matter? If you live in it now, I guess when you was just born. But yet you might be still searching into history because you want to find out where you came from. Crazy, rhetorical shit that we tell ourselves all the time. Right? That Reddit, just we fuck our own self up with our own Reddit at the end of the day. So, let's talk about put yourself into a visualization of being the first person. Now, as you stay right there, I'm going to come from animals that I notice about animals. Animals, for some reason, even they popped up, just like humans, right? But for some reason, no matter if they eat their kid, or they sacrifice one of their pawns, because they can't fight everybody and they want to go to the other ones, or whatever an animal does, that animal actually makes accountability a gift. It displays it as a gift because if humans don't understand 100% their consciousness, and we have a debate on what is their consciousness and what is human consciousness, what makes somebody conscious and everything else, my point is, does accountability got to be consciousness? Does accountability have to be consciousness? I mean, people go to jail all the time for crimes they didn't commit. So the judge is conscious. There's judges that have favoritism all the way into the Supreme Court, just like politics. So an accountability is this consciousness. I'm just saying, because if you have a karmatic cycle that's going on, that's based on your behavior from whatever lifetime it actually consists of, whether it was a good deed, bad deed, or whatever deed that brings in this energy, the whole point is karma is still accountability. It's just in its own timing of manifestation. So that takes me into why I feel the crown chakra is here. The ultimate self. Because it's there, right? And then you have Snow White and her friends. You inspire trust and confidence. Which in either world, for example, in a karmatic world, whether you could prove that it's somewhere out there, one thing that you can prove, if you cannot prove that it's an afterlife or you're going to get judged, one thing that you can prove to yourself, you think about your actions. No matter how angry it is, whether it's based on revenge or whether it's based on being grateful. One thing you can guarantee yourself, you think. No matter whether you believe in judgment or not, you already do it. On your own. In your silence. So whatever other obvious proof you need is really on you. And that's where Snow White and her animal friends come in, and trust and confidence. Because it's, for example, Some people say, I bow down to no man. So if you bow down to no man, but you believe in Jesus, you trying to say Jesus can't get reincarnated. You don't believe in reincarnation. And God can never take the form of a possession of man, because the only part that you believe about Jesus is the fact that he gonna die, and that's about the only thing you got in common with Jesus, is that both of y'all gonna die. Just on the subconscious. You might not look at it that deep. I could just be helping unlocking the accountability, because that's the end game. It don't fucking really matter. If you ain't gonna bow down to no man, then shit. No guy can ever become a man or a woman. But then if you say you don't bow down to no man, that means that maybe you believe in a goddess. So you'll bow down to that one until you have a bad relationship. But you won't looking at them as a goddess, because you ain't look at women as being that powerful. So you never had that representation, and in the point of you bowing down, you want to say that you was giving that person genuine love, but really you was not giving them genuine love. Because what was you loving other than yourself and your thoughts? So basically, you love this person until this person got drained, till you drained this person to a point that you saw yourself inside of them doing some Agent Smith shit, but just don't even realize it. So that's what I mean about this mutable energy. It's rough, it's thick, it's cold. And I understand why things gotta be that cold, because raising kids, being a grandmother, the mind is so beautiful on this time of developing. So trying to save somebody, they don't understand saving when they haven't even experienced a situation that they need to be saved from. So that goes back to even that person. You inspire trust and confidence. Why wouldn't you? It don't mean you won't run into somebody that'll drain you. That person could be your co-worker. Be a family member. I'm saying, go ahead and get into it, Virgo. Let's see how Virgo is playing a role with it in the mutable state to the end of September. So we got accountability, we got crown chakra, we have Snow White and her animal friends. Then we get 4 cards for this mutable energy as it relates to the role of Virgo. Four cards, please. We had a Knight of Wands. We have a Star card. I think another one slipped. Yes. We had an Ace of Pentacles. we have the Seven of Swords. I find this very interesting. This Knight of Wands is very interesting, Virgo. Okay? It's my filter. But this Knight of Wands is representing in Virgo like this. It gonna get explained through the rest of the cards. We start off with the Star card. And the Ace of Pentacles came out together. This is going to talk about the Knight of Wands. What is a pathway? What is a destiny? What is a choice? What is your future was meant to be? What is it to be proud of when you break a generational curse in your family? What is all of those prides are? What is it to be part of a culture? What is it for us that we can't never stop wanting, chasing, creating? What is it? It's a endless thing. So it's like when you hit Virgo, it's going to always keep you going at it. And I mean it from the point of the final card, where the first card and the last card is very significant. The Knight of Wands and the Seven of Swords. Because in the sense of accountability, you was already born with accountability. You actually wanted to stop falling on the ground because the ground made you feel some way. So even though you might not look at it as accountability was growing, you took accountability of your baby body without even recognizing your thoughts. And you know, Virgo always had that child that's there, right, with Virgo? So accountability, destiny, and karma, no matter which the names are, has control or who's in control of it, it's a system. It's an unbreakable system. It's bendable, but unbreakable. And the flexibility within inside of this system actually perceives to be breakable. And what gives you that opportunity to feel the breakability is because you felt freedom. And you felt freedom on a conscious level. And really is more easy to resist. The subconscious are really going to your higher self, because you got to get remoted to feeling that peace all over again. And sometimes it's just not worth it. I guess that's going to be the main questions everybody going to ask in the Matrix. Why did Neo go back in? So that's how Virgo is functioning. Now, of course, Pisces is the south node or the north node for Virgo, right? Oh, before I move on, Virgo, for this Virgo energy, underneath, oh, there we go, we got Five of Pentacles, that resistance. So, Pisces, I already had the cards out for Pisces. What came out for Pisces was the Queen of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. the Four of Wands, and the Hangman. So this piggybacking from on the shadow side of it, just like I said, that it's not even a loss of an identity that you're really feeling. You're feeling the sorrow. And to have empathy, where empathy is not able to be realized or contradict the conscious aspect of you that has developed within your spirituality, to even experience something on a deeper level, is shattering that. So the transformation and the process of it is there. It just have to find its right course. So on the in-game side of it, with mutable energy, we have the Four of Wands and the Hangman that's finishing this off. So the thing of it is, it's aging. The unfoldedness in this mutability is in the aging process. It's all about aging. And that's very strong. This aging feeling is very strong. It's an aging. And that's a great mutable energy of aging. Because that's where your chapters end, begin, close, a new book be written, or you done hop to a new book because some things happen in your life and you move quicker on your path. But I'm saying we all have our lifelines and our reasons and our purposes, and how we tap into them is so mystical. Even how we come consciously to believe that certain people are our twins, our destiny, our soulmate. How some things work out for others way better. It's mysticism in all of it. And that's what that aging is. And there you go. We have the Magician for the shadow dynamic. Can't beat it. So if you feeling having an old feeling that's coming on you, people telling you you young or trying to provide the avoidance, well, might be looking at the fact that you are shifting. Shifting where? Who knows? But you could be in a shift. Especially with the mutable energy, if it's relating to you. Virgo season might have been imperative and started it. Maybe telling you that it'll be finished off by the time you get to Pisces. Just different ways to help you navigate through. So now I'm going to Sagittarius on the mutable side of it. So may I have 4 cards for Sagittarius as it relates to this mutable energy, accountability, crown chakra, Snow White, and her animal and friends. We got the Hierophant in reverse. We had the Six of Wands in reverse. We had a Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Wands upright. So on the mutable side of it, Sagittarius is destructive. It's breaking down all foundations. With this Hierophant and this Six of Wands is straight destructive behavior with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. You can't get no more specific with the Two of Wands coming up upright. This is destructive. This is chaos. This is mayhem. So basically in this accountability, is wicked. It's just purely wicked. I mean, it's self-sabotaging. It's very destructive. This is very, very destructive. And the whole thing of it being destructive with the Two of Wands actually being here for the final card that came out is the fact that it's what's needed. The destruction is what's needed, is what wanted, is what's being commanded, is what's being controlled. So basically this is kind of like a separate pathway of mutability energy as the way it's supposed to be read. And Sagittarius is the thing bringing it down. It's going to break down everything that needs to be broken down. So either when Sagittarius season come around, it can be strong as a motherfucker. And being that on the cardinal side of it, Libra is just all about balance. And if it's really waiting for Sagittarius season to get here, gosh almighty. I can't wait to see what's going on with the fixed energy. But Sagittarius is just purely 100% destructive. It's just 100% destructive. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's breaking things down. Underneath for the shadow dynamic, we have the Wheel of Fortune. I told you it's what's needed, is what's commanded, is what's meant for it to be, man. Sagittarius turns shit down. The end goal for Sagittarius is end goal. It's going to be reconstructed. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So when we come over here to Gemini, which is also the south or north node, whichever way it can appear in your chart, the way that it's going, meaning that at this current period of time, the north node is in Gemini. So of course Sagittarius is right there in the south node. So in a part of it, it's mean our thoughts or whatever that's coming across and we ain't got it balanced out and we ain't fitting with the plans, you're not going nowhere. You got a block. If you feeling blockages, you feeling holes or something like that going on, yeah. I can feel some of it myself. So something I'm doing fucking fucked up. But then the Two of Wands is here with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's still turning, it's still going, but I can feel this blockage. I'm not gonna fucking lie. I can feel this blockage. For real. So, over here, the Gemini, the cards was already pulled out. We have the Queen of Cups and the Six of Wands. This shit is fucking crazy because the Six of Wands came out reversed right here. So the Queen of Cups. So basically, Gemini is actually functioning since it's in a North Node state. It's not even letting you know about this destructive pattern. So this destructive pattern necessarily might not even be in Sagittarius season per se. It's going to be in your season. Whenever you hit that clicking point, you say those magic words, click your heels or whatever happened. Maybe it's when the North Node just switch up, which is coming up soon. Or did it already do it? Hold on, let me go get my book. Okay, so now at this present time it have not switched up. It is going direct and retrograde a couple times. Like this Sunday coming up is going direct on the 26th. But then it's going back in retrograde on the 29th. It's going to have a lot of moments like that coming up. So yeah. With the Queen of Cups and the Six of Wands, it's supporting the self-sabotaging behavior. What do I mean by Gemini is supporting it? Because you can't deny your vanity. You cannot deny your perception. You cannot deny the way you want to appear. You cannot deny in the conscious world right now, you can't avoid hearing being proud of yourself. Tell yourself you look beautiful today. Tell yourself, if nobody have told you, especially on TikTok, if nobody have told you you're special today. At this point of time, to hear these inspirational words, you could go through what is going through it, but still recite yourself with the way of still staying above water. And that's how this Queen of Cups and this Six of Wands is functioning. And it's coming with the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Swords. What I was saying right here with Sagittarius turning shit down, the blocks. So, it's making you plan and strategize. You got a lot of planning that's going on right now. So at the end of it, you could see yourself doing all these things. You can see yourself being here, inspirational. Oh, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this, I can do that. All your beautiful distractions. And it's not even the fact none of them is probably not true. It's not the fact that you're probably not talented or you're not gifted. It's just the point that I really think with the back and forth that's going on with the direct and the retrograde aspect that's going on with the North Node being in Gemini and the South Node being in Sagittarius, I think you got to understand that the preparation in it all and the way that you present yourself as the new transformation takes on in the world going to count on how the doors open up. It's going to be protection. So some of the blockage that's here is about protection. Because it got to how you go through those loops of that North Node when it's time for it to happen. And at the point these energies are going to begin to be unlocking on retrograde. Uranus don't stop until next year. But the rest of the planets, Pluto, Saturn, and Jupiter, is definitely starting next month. So you got to be prepared for it. So this is a wish-washy energy that's here between the South Node and North Node with Gemini. It's interesting because it's keeping everybody enticed, important, motivated. It's keeping everybody extra focused. You're getting real heightened. People feeling like they waking up because they just feel the heightenedness that's going on. I ain't saying you're not awakening. I'm just saying you feeling the energy. There you go, Three of Wands. You feeling that shit. So, there we go, mutables. Y'all end game is on a motherfucker. Whatever this new design that's coming in for this motherfucking planet, this shit gonna be right. It's know what it's doing. whatever is in control know what's going on. And mutables, I'm glad I did do y'all. Now I'm going to go to the middle people, the fixed. And this put the puzzle together. So if you don't want to see none of them, I don't know. It's only going to come out the way it's meant to. Goodbye, mutables.